Hi everyone, this video will explain how to do the program guide and cost analysis assignment for week 5 in ORI 100. What is degree planning? This assignment will help you plan out your degree at John A. Logan College, a personalized academic plan which outlines the courses you have already taken, the courses you are currently enrolled in, and the courses you still need to take in order to complete your degree. That's going to be the first part of your assignment. Select a program guide from our website, fill in the program guide with the classes that you have already taken, the grades that you received, the classes you're currently enrolled in, and the classes you plan to take in fall 2021. Let me show you what the program guide website looks like. You can find the program guide link on your curriculum plan worksheet. On the website outlines all the program guides in the majors. As you can see, it's a fairly long list. Find your major, click on it, and it will take you to the correct program guide. If you do not find your major in that list, you can click Associates in Arts or Associates in Science degree. This is just a general degree that does not have specific courses listed. So it's very open and very flexible. A lot of times gives students the freedom to choose their courses for them. A lot of students are undecided, and those are also the degrees that they will go on. Many students will come to John A. and say that they are seeking an Associates in General Studies degree. However, that is very rare. The only students who will plan to seek Associates in General Studies are students who have an accumulation of all different kinds of courses, and they just want to graduate. So a lot of times we'll put students on that degree for that reason, or students who are planning to pursue an allied health program at John A. Logan, such as practical nursing, associate's degree in nursing, occupational therapy assistant, surgical tech, etc., that are not yet accepted to those programs. We will kind of put them in this holding degree for the Associates in General Studies. So let's look at a difference between the Associates in Arts and a specific major program guide. As you can see, it has the semester blanks and the grades for when you receive your grade. Each guide will have different categories. On the left, communications, humanities and fine arts, mathematics, social behavioral sciences, and life and physical science. On the right, you will see general electives. Everybody needs at least 24 to 26 hours of general elective credit. So you can try to mark off every category. If you see that there's a blank still open in those categories, you know that you need to still take a class in that area, and it does list the specific classes that will go towards this category, humanities and fine arts. So make sure the class that you choose for one of these blanks are listed below. The Associates in Arts electives over on the right-hand side, again, below are the approved electives. If you wish to take a class outside of this, sometimes financial aid will not pay for those classes, and it will not go towards your degree and help with graduation requirements. Remember, for this assignment's sake, you only need to focus on the classes that you have already taken and the classes you're enrolled in and the ones you intend to take in the fall 2020 upcoming semester. Beyond that, you do not need to fill out the program guide. You may have blanks open that have not been filled up with the semester and year, and that's okay. Looking at the Associates in Arts and Business degree, this is again specific to business majors, and we have suggested courses. A lot of the suggested courses are classes required by a university specific towards that major, such as Southern Illinois University Carbondale. They require all of these classes on this guide to meet the prerequisites for their business program. So for example, social and behavioral sciences, Econ 201, 202, Psych or Soc are required for those. However, the life science and physical sciences are open. You can select which ones you choose to take. Make sure when you're looking at life science that it is a laboratory. One of your physical or life science includes a lab component, which means it usually has to be 4 credit hours or more. Same for the elective side. All those courses are chosen for you. So you want to make sure you take them in the correct order. So things to consider. Again, with the order of the classes, for example, that accounting 200, 201, and 202. The prerequisite for 201 is accounting 200. The prerequisite for 202 is accounting 201. You have to take them in order. A lot of classes have prerequisite courses, so you want to make sure that you're aware of the prerequisites required for each course and the grade required. So for example, if you want to take English 102, you have to earn a C or higher in English 101. You can find all that information under the course descriptions link that I will show you later. Associates and applied science degrees are very sequential. You want to make sure that you are following the order in the degree plan that we have laid out for you. Otherwise, you could miss a class or you could be here longer by not taking them in the correct order. Most students will take 4 to 5 classes each semester for fall and spring. That is 12 credit hours to 15 credit hours. So in order to be a full-time student, a lot of times students will request that requirement, and that would be 4 classes usually, as long as each class is 3 credits. So these are some examples of how you would fill out your program guide. Notice that for this semester, we have abbreviated fall, FL, spring, SP, summer, SCU. If you do plan to take summer 21 classes, you can add those to your guide if you already know the classes you plan to take. But again, your guides are going to have blanks that have not been filled yet, unless you have met all your graduation requirements. Another thing to point out is that there are some classes that will not count towards this degree. In the math courses over here, Math 062, well, let's start from the beginning. Math 051, 052, 062, 058, 059. Those are all developmental classes that do not count towards a degree. They are developmental, which means that you have to take it before you are ready for a college level course. Same goes for English 055, 052, and 053. A lot of times I will just put those at the bottom of the student's guide, noting that they took those classes, but again, there's nowhere to put them on the guide. They do not add in your credit hours for graduation purposes. Here is an example of the applied science degree in early childhood education. So notice that there is no semester blank for a lot of these guides, so I will just write it real close to the end of the class there. And notice that, again, it's very sequential. What it's telling me to take in the first semester, that's pretty much what you're going to be following. So curriculum plan worksheet. So first part of the curriculum plan worksheet is to outlay those fall 2021 classes that you have put on your program guide that you plan to take. And here will be the table on the worksheet in which you put those classes, the class, section number, day and time, credit hours, and and then you're going to calculate tuition costs for each. So this is where your fall 2021 schedule will be. And to do that, to find the days and the times and the section numbers of classes, we are going to look back at a previous fall semester. On our MyJLC portal right now, fall 2021 is not available for students to look at just yet. We haven't quite finalized that. So for this assignment's sake, we will go back and look at fall 2020. And to do that, we have gone to the MyJLC portal. Under the Home tab, scroll down to Course Search. And all you have to do is make sure fall 2020 term is selected, type in the course code here, the course that you're wanting. And again, on your program guide, it will outline the course code and number for you. If you don't know what it is, you can always search it and find out the course. It's English Composition 2. You know you need to take that and English 101. If you're currently enrolled in English 101 and you know you're going to get a C or higher, you can move on to 102 for fall or summer semester. Choose your days and times in which you plan to take the class, and then transfer that onto your curriculum worksheet. In order to find the section number, it will be after the course. So 102-02 is going to be your section number. Credits are found right here. That's how many credits this course is. You know it's 3. And then again, days and times are found under the schedule. So this one's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 to 9:50. This one below, it says 0000. That means it's an online course. And when you go over here, it should say online anytime. A lot of times a V section number will also outline an online course. Okay, so most likely we will assume that whatever we offered in the fall 2020, there will be similar options or exact daytime options. And so that's why we're telling you to go to past semesters to get this information. And again, we are going to transfer it onto our worksheet, our 4 to 5 classes that we choose. Course descriptions, I referred to that earlier. This outlines all of the courses that we offer. For example, let's go to a math course. Every math course is going to have a prerequisite, most likely. So for example, you need one math class on your Associates in Arts degree. It gives you some examples. Say you wanted to take Math 113. A lot of times students just can't jump right in and take Math 113 unless they've met that prerequisite class, which is Math 056 or 062, and you must earn a C or higher in each. So if you've done so and met that prerequisite, you can take Math 113 in the fall semester. If you know that you've met that requirement from an AccuPlacer test score, you can also take that. If you're not sure you've met that requirement, maybe give your advisor, email them, or look back at your records to see that score and see if you've met those requirements. We can look at another. For example, if you go to psychology, you want to take child psych. However, it looks like child psych does come with a prerequisite of Psych 132. So you know that you have to take Psych 132. Then you look up, see what that is. It is general psychology. You must meet that prerequisite before you can enroll. The course descriptions page will also have the credit hour amount as well. Moving on to tuition cost. When you have your schedule outlined for fall, you want to calculate the tuition cost for each class individually. For example, English down here, it says 3 credit hours for the English class is $125 a credit hour, meaning that you are an in-district student and that is an on-campus class. That is the 125 credit hour amount for tuition, and which comes into a total of $375. However, if you are taking this class online, or you know it is a hybrid class, whether you're in district or out of district, everybody gets the same amount charged to them for online classes. It would be $138 a credit hour, which would become a higher total than for that individual course. And same goes for the rest of your classes. You add the total up of all of your classes to get a total at the bottom of your worksheet. You transfer the total from above down to the second table, and then you go and calculate your fees. The fees associated with everyone's degree, there are 3 of them: activity fee, technology fee, and course fees. So the activity fee is $65 degree flat rate fee for students enrolled in 6 or more hours, or $40 for students enrolled in 3 or more credits. Technology fee is $5 a credit hour. And we'll go to the next slide here when it talks about the tech fee, the third bullet here, $5 a credit hour. And it says that if you're taking 13 hours, you would multiply 13 by 5 to calculate your technology fee. And that is how you do that. So take the total credits that you have on your table 1, multiply it by 5 to get your tech fee. Your course fees will be different for everybody. Some courses have course fees and some courses do not. So in order to find the course fee, I will click on this link. However, it does not work. And so then I will show you how to find that. Quick links, admissions and records. Here you will find lots of helpful links. One of them being the tuition and fees. They do change sometimes year to year. So the specific course fees are down here. Click here for specific course fees. It will take you to a Word document that's very small. Search for your courses that you have laid out for the fall 2021 semester. That's the only courses that we are concerned about. For example, let's pick this CRJ 218 here. It is right here, 218. It's Introduction to Corrections. It has a $25 course fee applied to it. And so if you do not see the class on here, or one of your classes that you plan to take for fall, then most likely you are in luck and it does not have a course fee with it. So that is how you would calculate that. So add up your fees here. Let me put it to the side over there. There's not a total fee button or total fee blank. And then let's go to books. So books, it looks like best place to find book prices will be our bookstore. A lot of students will use their financial aid. let's see here. It automatically generates spring 2021. And I have found out that it will not let you change that. So we can't go back to a different semester. So we'll have to stick with this one. But let's just, for this assignment's sake, plug in some classes here so you can see. And these are just some quick choices here. All right, so we got some choices plugged in, and you can plug in your whole entire schedule, or normally, if you're doing this in the actual semester that you're registered, you can put in your student ID number. I think that this does give you the more accurate results when you plug in course by course. So here it will take you to classes, and we are just going to real quickly, you'd probably put in a little more thought and a little more reading time to this, but I'm gonna choose that we're gonna rent these textbook here, and I do need the lab kit. And we're gonna rent used and we can, because we know those are cheaper, and add items to the bag, and it's gonna bring us to a total. And that is all we're looking for this assignment's sake. So 703.05 is what we're gonna transfer onto our worksheet here for books. If you know you normally buy books from Amazon or Chegg, you can go to that website and you can price check books on there. Maybe put a little note on your worksheet saying where you got those totals from. But we do want you guys to put accurate totals for each. They're not estimated, so make sure you are calculating those. And again, it doesn't take much time at all, and it's really to your benefit. So you add the tuition from above, from the first table, all of your fees, your book costs, put in total cost 1. And then we want to look at the known scholarships, waivers, or grants that we are receiving. And it looks like financial aid and scholarships here. It talks about viewing your financial aid on your student portal. Under the students tab, left-hand side, there is a list of different links. One of them you see is financial aid. You can see your Pell for each semester or academic year. So click on 2021 and it should show you fall 2020 Pell and spring 2021 Pell. SEOG, MAP grants, whatever grants or scholarships you're receiving, it will show, and you can use that to subtract from your total 1 cost. Now, if you're not sure your financial aid amount or scholarships, I would just go ahead and put 0 for now. Financial aid doesn't waiver too much year to year. It's only going to probably make a couple dollars difference. So we will just use past numbers again for this assignment's sake. All right, that wraps up this assignment. I will tell you quickly again, what you need to do for your assignment again is in the Dropbox instructions. It says there are 2 parts. You must complete a program guide of your choice that best resembles your major. And I showed you where to find those program guides. You need to map out the classes that you have already taken with the grades, the classes you're currently enrolled in, and the classes you plan to take in fall 2021. Beyond that, you do not need to map out your graduation. We just need those 3 things on the program guide. Next, you want to fill out the curriculum plan worksheet, table 1 and table 2. We do deduct points if some blanks are not filled out or we feel have been estimated not correct, the appropriate work has not been put in. And so the rubric here, I will briefly share with you, can also be found on the Dropbox link. Rubrics are shared for each assignment on ORI. And here it looks like your program guide is worth 30 points. Submission to be on time is 10 points. And the cost analysis is 60. Okay, so if you want more information on the rubric, you can read that more thoroughly. But that sums it up. And if you have any more questions, you can ask your ORI instructor via email to set up a separate Zoom meeting or phone call. And academic advisement also has walk-in hours Monday through Thursday. There's always a walk-in advisor. You can pop in as well. All right, that wraps it up, and you all have a good day.